Welcome back everyone. Today we are doing Year 6 SATs Paper 2 Reasoning, and this video is part 1. You will be needing a ruler, pen, protractor and a piece of paper for this video. After each question, please pause the video and attempt the question, then press play to see the working out and solution. So let's get to the video. Here we have question 1. In this grid there are 4 multiplications. Write the 3 missing numbers. You should know your times tables up to 12 off by heart, so this should be easy. 4 times 8 equals 32. 4 times 3 equals 12. 3 times something equals 21, and 8 times something equals 56. So you can either do 56 divided by 8 to get 7, or 21 divided by 3 to get 7. Question 2. What number is 1000 less than 9072? So if we look at the thousands column, we have a 9, and we're taking 1 off the thousands column. So 9 minus 1 is 8, so 8072. Question 3. Order the numbers starting with the largest. Match each number with its order. Our biggest number is this one, as none of these have a number in the 100,000 column, but this one does. So this will be our first largest. Our second largest would be this one, because this has a number in its 10,000s column, while these ones don't. Now if we move on to the thousands column, they're both the same. So we move on to the hundreds column. This one's a 0, but this one's a 9, so this one is bigger. So this is our third biggest, and this is our smallest. Question 4. Here is a shaded shape on a square grid. Reflect the shape in the mirror line. Use a ruler. So we're going to imagine that we've placed a mirror along this mirror line, and we're going to find out what shape is reflected. So I'm going to start off with finding this point first. I'm going to count how many squares it is from the mirror line. So 1. Now I'm going to move in the opposite direction to find out where it is. 1. So our point would be here. Now I'm going to do the same for the next point. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to just connect the lines together like so. Question 5. The numbers in this sequence increase by 45 each time. Write the missing numbers. So we know that we're adding 45 each time. So to work out this number here, I need to take away 45. So 155 minus 45. 5 minus 5 is 0. 5 minus 4 is 1. 1 minus nothing is 1. 110. Now to find this number, we're going to add 45. 45 and 45 is 90, so it would be 290. Now we're going to add another 45 to it, so I'm going to use a column method for this. 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 4 is 13. 2 plus nothing plus 1 is 3. 335. Question 7. Jack pours some dark paint into a container. In litres, how much paint is in the container? So if we could see all the measurements along here, we would have a little line here and a big line, and this pointing to 2. So now we can see it more clearly. We've got 2.5 litres, because it is halfway between 2 and 3. Question 8. In this sequence, the rule to get the next number is multiply by 2 and then add 3. Write the missing numbers. So we're going to start off by working out this number. So we're going to go in the opposite direction. So instead of add, we're going to minus, and instead of multiply, we're going to divide. So 25 minus 3 is 22, and 22 divided by 2 is 11. Now to work out the next number, 53 times by 2. If we do a column method for this one, it would be a lot easier. 3 times 2 is 6, 5 times 2 is 10. So we've got 106 plus 3 is 109. Question 9. Jack chose a number. He multiplied the number by 7. He then added 85. His answer was 953. What number did Jack choose? So we have to do the inverse operation. So instead of adding, we're going to take away, and instead of multiplying, we are going to divide. So we're going to start off by doing 953 minus 85. So 3 minus 5, well we can't do that, so we have to borrow 1 from the 5. We have to make this a 4, and we're going to carry in over the 1. 13 minus 5, that gives us 8. 4 minus 8, can't do that, so we have to borrow 1 from the 9, making this an 8, and making this a 14. 14 minus 8 gives us 6. 8 minus 0 is 8. So we've got 868. Now we're going to divide this by 7. So how many 7s are in 8? Well, that only goes in once with a remainder of 1. How many 7s are in 16? That's 2 times with a remainder of 2. How many 7s are in 28? That's 4. So Jack chose the number 124. Question 10. A theme park sells tickets online. Each ticket costs £24. There is a £3 charge for buying tickets. Which of these shows how to calculate the total cost in pounds? So each ticket costs £24. So however many tickets we're going to buy, we would need to times it by 24. And we are told that there is a £3 charge, but it doesn't say for each ticket, so that means it doesn't matter how many tickets you buy, there's still going to be a £3 charge. So that would be plus 3. Now if we look here, we've got one that looks like ours. The number of tickets times by 24 plus 3. So we're going to tick this one. Question 12. Amina is shopping. She says, I would like to buy 1/4 of a kilogram of cheese. Write 1/4 on the scales as a decimal. So we're trying to find 1/4 of 1 kilogram. Now it's easier if we first convert 1 kilogram into 1,000 grams. So to find 1/4, we need to divide it by 4. So 1,000 divided by 4. How many 4s are in 1? That's 0, carrying over the 1. How many 4s are in 10? There's 2, with a remainder of 2. How many 4s are in 20? That's 5. And the 0, just write the 0 in. So 1/4 of a kilogram is 250 grams. Now when we're writing this as a decimal, it would be 0.25 kilograms, because we are dividing by 1000, and when we're dividing by 1000, we're moving the decimal place 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So the decimal point would be here. So this would be our answer. Now the second part of the question says, the cheese costs £1.35. Amina pays with a £2 coin. How much change should Amina get? So we're doing £2 minus £1.35. So 0 minus 5, we can't do that, so we're borrowing from the next number along, and that's a 0, so you have to borrow from the next number along. So 2, if we borrow 1, that'll be 1. This number will be made to 10, and if we're going to borrow 1 for this one, this number will be made a 9. Carrying over the 1, 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 3 is 6. Remembering our decimal point, 1 minus 1 is 0. So Amina should get 65 pence change. Question 12. Here are 3 symbols. Write one symbol in each box to make the statements correct. So what I would do first is make all the numbers into decimals. So 7 over 10, that's basically 7 divided by 10. And when we're dividing by 10, we move the decimal place along 1 point. So this number would be 0.7. Now we're going to use this one here, like so, because if we imagine it as a crocodile, and this is its mouth, it eats the bigger number. And this fraction is the bigger number. So moving on to this one, 23 over 1000. So same as before, 23 divided by 1000. So moving the decimal place along 3 points. 1, 2, 3 here. So filling this space with a 0, 0 here. So this will be 0.023. And the bigger number is this one. So we have to use this symbol, because if we imagine it as a crocodile again, it's eating the bigger number. Question 13. Here is a sketch of a triangle. It is not drawn to scale. Draw the full size triangle accurately below. Use an angle measure, protractor, and a ruler. One line has been drawn for you. First of all, we're going to first start off with drawing this 90-degree angle. We need to use our protractor, so we're going to get our protractor and place it on this point here. Make sure that the center point of your protractor touches the center point of the line that's drawn. So this is 90 degrees, so we're going to draw a straight line from here to our point, like so. Now we're going to move our protractor to this point here, and we're going to draw in 35 degrees. Again, matching the points up. So 35 degrees would be here, and we're going to draw a straight line that goes through this point here and connects to the other line that we've drawn before. So, like that. Now we're going to annotate it. So, we're going to label 35 degrees here, and we're going to label our right angle. And this would be our triangle. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, share and subscribe for part 2.